to.
Yeah, well, it's about time you were up in it, and you can get that sleeping bag away as well before Faye comes down. Did you not think to put these back in the freezer?
What, after they've been on Gary's eye?
It's not like we made of money, is it?
How hygienic's that?
You knock my son over, give him a shiner, and all of a sudden you hung up on hygiene. You won't have a look at your priorities.
I'm sorry, OK? I shouldn't have lashed out.
No, you shouldn't, especially when it's not him that you're angry with.
I think something died in my mouth. I'm never touching alcohol again.
Yeah, well, I hope you mean that, love.
On Harry Styles' life.
Oh, well, now we know you mean it.
You won't tell my dad. Please. Ground me. Make me clean the toilet for a month. Anything. Just don't tell him.
Yeah, well, you've got to see it from his point of view.
He'll tell Sally. Then I know what'll happen. She'll ban me from being a bridesmaid.
You are?
They're getting engaged. He texted me last night.
Tim told you he was getting married by a text message.
And I really, really want to walk him down the aisle in a big posh frock. So please don't say about last night. It's not like I'll ever do it again. I don't see what all the fuss is about. Taste hanging. And all it does is get you into bother. I'll get Gary into bother.
Yeah, well, I know that now. That was out of order.
You really hurt him.
Yeah, well, Owen made a mistake. He's not proud. Just like you made a mistake. But we learn, don't we? We live and learn. Come here.
Let me guess. Wedded Bliss magazine?
Roy's.
I doubt that very much.
Well, I borrowed it from the medical centre.
May I be frank?
Thought you were Julie.
Sally seems a little muted. Most brides-to-be get a glow. Hers is a tad on the dim side.
Oh?
Oh, it's lovely that you bought her a ring.
She didn't want hot flash.
She certainly didn't get it.
Well, we're not the type, we don't like fuss.
Methinks the lady doth protest too much. Sometimes we say one thing and we mean the opposite. You see, I suspect our Sally's missing a moment in the spotlight. She told me about the proposal.
Yeah, it's mad, innit? Kind of fell into it.
You didn't hire a violinist? Or dim the lights? Oh, go down on one knee.
I bought a steak and chips and a bottle of plonk. What do you want?
Well, since you're asking.
I look like a meathead.
No, you don't.
You know, I'm going to walk through the door and they'll think he got that rolling around the gutter after 15 pints.
Gary Windass, never.
Yeah, you won't be laughing if I don't get the job.
Oh, don't worry. Your mate will be there, won't he, James?
James Monk, yeah. I mean, he's putting a good word, but he's not running the interview, so...
Oh, I thought you said it was a done deal. Well, construction. People pick up knocks all the time.
Yeah, on site, maybe, but this job's not on site. It's dealing with tenants. You know, I wouldn't mind, but I was trying to do Mum and Owen a favour.
What, by covering up for the drunken 12-year-olds?
Why can you never take my side?
Because you never think things through. I mean, what about my dad and all this stress he's under? You don't even know the half of it.
Because you never flaming tell me. You know what, forget it. Next time I'll just punch myself in the face, eh? Cut out the middleman.
Oh, Gary, don't be like that.
Harry?
Oh, well, good luck in your job interview.
Do you know, countries have declared war in less time than it's taken you to pick up them penguins.
I know, but I need to get it right. Carl was on one. Right. What's classier? Individually wrapped or mixed assortment loose on a plate?
Oh, I don't know. Throw caution to the wind. Do both.
I'm gonna go with wrapped. Less chance of eating the leftovers. Oh, hello. Dark face of the NHS.
No, don't go all guilt-trippy on me.
I'm not the one that's skiving. Again.
On a late, actually. When I think about all the overtime that I've racked up, what's one day?
Todd's told him to say that.
Some chancers pulled this stunt month in, month out. Regular duvet days, not me.
And that.
But why shouldn't I live a little?
And that.
So I listen to my boyfriend from time to time. So shoot me.
Oh. Well, what do you think we should do?
I think we should ask Todd.
We've got all Hannah's samples. Yep, 2 colours, 2 sizes. 2? Is 2 enough? Rob, should we be showing them a wider range?
We most certainly should. I vote 4 colours, 4 sizes. Oh, but if it's a hanging offence to care these days, guilty as charged. I didn't mean literally guilty.
Mrs. Barlow?
Oh, hi.
Would you like to come through? Sally, would you get the officers a drink, please?
But stuff that. It's not a social call. Look, just say what you got to say and have it done with. We're trying to keep this business afloat.
Thank you, Rob. Right, come on, everyone. Back to work. There's plenty to be getting on with. Come on.
Your brother's right. It's not a social call.
We'd like another conversation.
Look, she's told you everything that she knows.
We need to go over the timeline.
You've done it over and over.
Rob.
It's a murder investigation. I'm sure you appreciate we have to be exhaustive.
Yes, of course. Whatever it takes. Why don't you take a seat?
At the police station.
You're arresting her?
You'd be attending of your own accord. The interview will be recorded. You can have your solicitor present if you want.
This is harassment, plain and simple. You haven't got the brains to run a proper investigation, so you're leaning on her, an easy target, in the hope that she'll break down.
You could join us at the station, Mr. Donovan, under caution if you carry on like this.
That won't be necessary.
But what about your solicitor?
Call her. Don't call her. I've got nothing to hide.
Don't be a mug collar. That's what I want you to say.
I'll take my own car if that's all right. I'll fussy what I'm seeing riding in.
Michelle, come here. How long's he been in?
A while. Thank you, by the way. I know he's probably said it, but it really helps. And I'm not charged in membership. Well, I'm on this computer day in, day out.
That stays between us, right?
Whoa, 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 whoa. You do yourself an injury. Too late.
Yeah, you want to see the other guy? That's not how it looks.
You mean the missus gave you that?
Yeah, she would if she could. Just too fast for her. Actually, she'd love to take a swing at me. Can't do right for doing wrong these days. Just getting under each other's feet all the time.
No work on the horizon?
Yeah, I've got an interview today, actually. Decent wage, if I get it. The rest are scraps, cash in hand. Not enough of it. Honestly, if I didn't have Jake, I think I'd have had my marching orders by now. This was Owen. And if he had his way, I'd be out the door already.
Apart from that?
Oh, apart from that, everything's peachy, yeah.
So how are you going to sort it?
I'm not the one who threw the punch.
Oh, come on. How old are you? That's playground talk.
It's what happened. He's the one who lost it. He's the one who should say sorry.
When it comes to the in-laws, all bets are off.
In your house, maybe.
What, he's going to make him grovel?
Apologise.
What, in front of Izzy? And Katie? And what the hell, get a crowd sell tickets?
Carl, he's got to learn.
Prove you're the bigger man, even if it's just for Izzy's sake.
Tell me the cheeky meat. All right, I'll think about it while I'm pretending this is his face.
Oh, am I glad to see you? My phone died and I forgot my charger.
Oh, I've had better compliments. Listen, I need a cab. The bus hasn't turned up and I cannot be late today.
Unless you pull another sickie.
Oh, no.
Oh, could go car shopping.
Yes, because I've got money to burn.
You'd never need to freeze at a bus stop again. Or mingle with a great unwashed.
Yeah, I wouldn't need you and your Madonna headset either.
Picture the freedom, the law of the open road, a quick lay-by and a lay-by.
Well, when you put it like that...
Will you think about it?
I just might.
Mobile to Weatherfield General. Yeah, 5 minutes. Cheers, Ali.
So, what are we going to do for 5 minutes, then?
Well, you could nip home and grab my phone charger. What? I can't leave the desk. Marcus, I'll be eternally grateful.
Fine.
Windass, I'd employ you.
Well, let's hope they think the same, make out.
Gary, I've got some concealer if you want to have a go at that eye.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
I'm not going to make you like a girl.
No, I'm fine, honestly.
I'm only trying to help.
Are you? Really? Then tell me what's wrong with your dad, because there's definitely something. Honestly, the way he was acting at that meal, is he ill, having a breakdown, what? Because every time I ask her, Izzy just clams up.
There's nothing up.
That's right, close ranks.
Gary.
He did this to me, remember? For no reason.
Ask your mum, before you go shouting off the odds, why don't you ask St. Anna what's up? Come on, baby.
Oh, off you go. Ooh, ooh. Boy's getting heavier. Do you know what I hate the most? That we're all at each other's throats, feelings one. It's divide and conquer. Only if we let him. Gary's not stupid, you know. He knows we're keeping secrets. Oh, don't. Would you rather he heard it from someone else? No, I'd rather he didn't hear it at all. Well, then maybe you need to tell him while we still got a family to divide.
You've been running Underworld for 8 years now?
Not single-handed. I worked my way up.
No glass ceiling in the knicker trade.
Well, I wear them. If I can't sell them, who can?
And it's a good business?
We're not M&S, but we do all right.
Must be tough. Competition from China, India.
Yeah, it's a struggle. There's no regular wage slip. No, there's no housing allowances. There's no big fat pension at the end of it like some. But if I don't bring those orders in, then the staff don't get paid, so...
You've got a workforce of 20-odd?
Yeah, give or take. And yes, I've made enemies. Show me a boss who hasn't.
What about friends?
What don't you do, friends?
How she speaks.
Fans? Anyone particularly protective?
Like a single white female, you mean?
Any oddballs who've latched onto you?
Odd enough to kill on my behalf? Come on, you're way off. You're clutching at straws here.
You see, what I don't understand is you're shrewd, successful, you're used to making tough decisions. And yet your husband was having it off with a babysitter and you couldn't spot it. Really?
That's the top and the bottom of it, yeah.
Some wives know.
Turn a blind eye, you mean? Not the fat ones. The mumsy ones. Too tired for sex ones.
Not you, though.
No, not me. See, Peter didn't need to have that affair. He wasn't missing out at home. He did it because he could.
Is that a reason?
Because she's younger, fitter, sharper. You think I'm hard-nosed? That girl smiled at me and drank my wine and acted like my little sister.
And you hated her?
Hate? No. No, hate doesn't even begin to cover it. I was carrying his baby. I wanted her wiped off the face of the earth.
And so you killed her?
I could have done. I had it in me, probably. But the fact is, love, somebody else got there first, okay? And no matter how much you try and twist things around, it doesn't change that fact. I didn't kill the bitch. Like this, high profile, nervous community.
Them pods won't risk a foot out of line.
So you think it's curtains for Carla?
What do you mean? Nervous community?
Hello? Brutal murderer roaming the streets? Target? Attractive young women?
Oh, well, you're safe then.
So you don't think it's Carla?
This is getting very dark. I think we should be thinking happy thoughts. Like, who fancies drinks in the Rovers tonight?
I'm skinned.
You're always skinned. Do you like the grill with £10 no?
Oh, she doesn't like the grill, full stop. She's on the 5-2 diet. 5 nights doner, 2 nights pizza.
Oh, get lost. Fridays we have Chinese.
Sal, do you fancy a tip-up? Oh, come on, girls. Where's all your get-up and go?
Long gone.
Yeah, mine's gone with it.
Well, I was hoping to keep this under wraps. But a certain person's fiancé will be very disappointed if we don't go.
How do you know?
Hey, Julie, we've not discussed a public celebration.
You live together?
Yeah, we're not joined at the hip. We're two busy people with separate careers.
Careers? Washing windows?
Yeah, well, windows is just one arm of Tim's operation.
I don't get it. You're already shacked up, you're not up the duff, and you defo didn't do it for the bling.
Yeah, well, as I said, it's subtle.
If you don't have a party, what's the point in getting engaged?
Yeah, come on, a few drinks, might be nice. Since Tina, it's felt like we've had a bit of a cloud hanging over us, hasn't it?
Exactly. Something to smile about.
Well, there's already lots to smile about.
I'm gonna miss this, you know. Long, leisurely lunches, constitutional round the red wreck, power nap. It's like retirement, but with benefits.
Well, I don't retire on benefits.
He meant me.
Oh. Why? Where are you going?
Oh, she is on the ball, isn't she?
Nowhere. I'm going back to work.
When?
Next week.
Oh, sorry, guys.
No way. This is Steve putting the thumb screws on.
Look, he's drowning.
Well, buy him some armbands. No, I'm serious. If you go back before you're ready...
Look, I am fine. I mean, no hangovers, no smoker's cough. I'm like a new man. Whereas Steve, who didn't have the heart attack, is like a dish rag.
Yeah, well, keep away from him then. Right, book a holiday. I have seen some great deals if you fly before the schools break up. Mallorca, all-inclusive, $399.
All-inclusive? That's like throwing down the gauntlet to a man with my track record.
Not if you have a buddy to lead you to the salad bar.
Ah, just the woman I was looking for. Going on with you?
Is it his job interview? Why? You gearing up for round 2?
No, I wanted to apologise. Properly.
Well, it's easy to say.
New job, new start. Yeah? For all of us. Just bring him round tonight, please. Give me the chance to say it to his face.
Solitaire for you next week, love. I've got to do some overtime.
Oh, babe. You work too hard at that hotel. They take advantage. You know what? You need a holiday. Jen's been saying that we should look at the offers.
Right.
Did go to the travel agents, yeah.
Oh, right.
You and Tim barely know each other, and yet...
It all just came spilling out. What can I say?
Well, it's just... Tim is so laid back. He's practically horizontal. I mean, I find it quite refreshing, actually.
Well, as a controlling person, you would. Oh, come on, Sal. Your standards are sky high. When things get done, you want them done just right. And that is what Tim and I are talking about.
What, getting things just right?
I know. Filling up myself. Watch out. He's going to be bursting in here dressed like Richard Gere any minute and sweeping you off your feet.
You didn't when...
Oh, no. And we didn't even touch on fancy dress. Although now you've come to mention it.
Look, I'm not one to stick my neb in as a rule, but when you hear shouting through the wall...
Oh, right. Sally had a glass up, did she? But she had a right field day. Look, I'm not proud, and she's begged me not to tell. Gary brought Faye home last night. She'd been drinking.
She was bladdered?
No, she went out of control, and I could tell she didn't like it, but she tried it all the same.
I was 14.
I was 16. It don't matter. They grow up quick these days. Will you talk to her?
Of course. Good cop, bad cop. Disappointed dad?
Well, she's pleaded with me not to say anything. She thought Sally might use it against her. The wedding?
The wedding? Oh, no, we're just engaged.
Well, one usually follows on from the other.
Yeah, but...
And you know what? Seeing as we're sticking our nebs in, don't you think you should have told her face to face? A text message, Tim, honestly.
Well, I heard the shouting. I thought it might cheer her up.
Cheer her up? A bit of one-on-one attention would cheer her up. A chance to make her feel that she's not just an afterthought.
Well, some afterthought. I've just bought her a watch. Is that what she thinks? Has she said that?
Well, not in so many words.
Well, I suppose I have taken my eye off the ball, what with making such a fuss of Sally this week. The drinking, it could be a reaction.
Hey?
Faye, she's obviously feeling pushed out, and the boozing's a cry for help. I'm gonna have to bring Sally in on this one. I can't make this call on my own.
What call?
It's obviously causing so much grief. Should we be having this wedding at all?
Thanks for coming. There's so much to think about. That man who came over offering help with arrangements.
Rob Donovan. He runs the junk shop. He meant what he said, I'm sure, and we could all chip in.
I don't need money. God knows I did little enough these last few years. Least I can do is give Tina a decent send-off. No, he just seemed very upset.
Yeah, well, they had a thing not long ago.
Oh, Tina went out with him.
Oh, no, not went out with him. He's got a girlfriend. Fiancé, actually. Oh, it wasn't like that. Nobody cheated on anyone. It was more of a flirtation type thing, you know, like a jokey way.
They were friends in the bantery way she had.
The sarcasm. She got that from her father.
You say you've booked the funeral?
I've picked the readings, simple enough. But they asked about music. 2 songs. All I can remember is the cha-cha slide. Hours she spent in a bedroom practicing that dance.
To the left. Take it back now, y'all. Crisscross.
I've no idea what she were listening to.
Well, I can take care of that if you want. I mean, she had good taste, except in men. Sorry.
But it's true.
There's a lovely thing. You give them out as everyone leaves the service. Bookmark or keyring, with a poem of condolence on one side and a photo on the other. I mean, that needs an up-to-date picture. Not Tina. She'd have hated it. What am I doing?
Oh, come here, Anne. There you are, love.
When I try and think of her, I've nothing to hold on to.
Oh, you're a lifetime of memories.
The last time we spoke, we talked about shoes. I got distracted by the doorbell. It was just so ordinary.
Ordinary's good, love. Better ordinary and normal than a nasty bit of row that you can't take back. Eh?
Read what face, son?
Yeah, the flaming thing gives me an headache. You read it.
Right. OMG, I can't believe, exclamation, 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 and then there's a load of those little smiley faces and winking faces. Then there's a picture of a church and one of two hearts. Ah. Well, if the vodka was a cry for help, your wedding certainly answered it.
That's one happy bunny.
Sure is. Make sure you keep it that way.
All in order, no nasty surprises. Carla was right about the plum. It doesn't look cheap at all.
Well, she knows her stuff. Thank you, Sally. Thank you. Right, would you like a drink while we firm up the figures? Eva?
Yeah, tea, coffee, green tea, anything you like.
Builders is fine.
Strong enough to stand a spooning, got you.
The solicitors in court said she'd get away when she could, but...
Carla's on leave of absence, I take it. I heard about Peter and the girl. It's hard not to when it's plastered all over the papers.
No, she's still very much hands-on.
Yeah, she had a dental appointment. You'll probably see it.
Listen, I've been through a marriage breakdown. Mine was in private, not a cop or a journalist inside. Don't tell me it's going to be business as usual.
And did you lose your job? Did Roburn go under? No. That's because I bet you had a team in place to pull you through or not.
Here we go, Bits.
What's up? It's not Faye, is it?
No, he didn't get the job.
Oh, Gary.
Northern Quarter, upmarket apartment block. They couldn't have a meathead like me dealing with tenants.
What, they said that?
Nah, they didn't have to. They had a high calibre of applicants. The interview lasted 4 minutes.
Right, well, there'll be other jobs, won't there? Don't kick off, Gary, please.
Yeah, but this was a shoo-in, man. And James even bigged me up to him. And now he looks like an idiot as well.
No, he doesn't.
Then why won't he answer my calls? I've tried him 4 times now. There's someone else who won't touch me with a barge pole.
Look, the lad's got a persecution complex.
You what?
Oh, Dad, please.
You heard? You think you're the only one that's lost out? You have no idea what this family's been reduced to.
Oh, you were a 2-bit builder, not Balfour Beatty. Reduced to.
I'm not talking about me, am I?
So who are you talking about? Is he? Because I'm busting a gut to look after her. So come on, Owen, let's hear it. Hey? Let's have some honesty at last.
That's enough. Faye's gonna be home any minute.
Come on, I'm waiting. Or is this all talk like most of your ideas, big man?
Oh, for God's sake, will you stop? Why should Gary keep getting the blame?
For something you've done.
Keep your head, Owen.
Yeah, you better add, because you start slagging off my mum.
Slagging? Oh, mate, now your mother's the hero of the hour. The only way you're not banged up in prison when you're not living on the streets.
You do this to me, really.
Do you want to know why Pat
really?
Phelan let us walk away intact?
I will never forgive you
Because
as
your
long as
mother
I live,
paid him
Owen.
off the only way she knows. Oh, that's right. Yeah. While we were running around like headless chickens, she stepped up. Lay back and thought of England. Took one for the team.
I came here voluntarily.
Sorry.
Are you? Are you really?
We needed to cross-check something you said.
What, and it took both of you all this time?
Please.
Would you have kept me this long if I'd have come with my solicitor?
Investigations are time-consuming done properly. I'm sorry.
Do you have kids? Do you have a husband?
Is this relevant?
Because I've just lost my baby and my husband. Are you trying to lose me in my business? No.
No.
Then please either arrest me or stop messing me around, because anything's got to be better than this.
You're free to go.
Now she tells me.
The investigation is still ongoing.
Yeah, well, I should hope so.
We can't rule out needing to speak to you again.
Until when? Until I finally break and confess. Dream on, love. Just do your job. Let me get back to mine.
I can't look you in the eye.
Don't hate me.
Hate you. Hate you. Nah. I'm not worthy to stand in the same room as you, and neither's he.
Well, you was never meant to find out.
Then how did we? Phelan. Shouting his mouth off.
No, Phelan's well gone. He's sunning himself in Dubai before you go getting any ideas.
Ideas is what got us into this mess in the first place. Punching first and thinking later.
Did I mention punching? Did I? So?
Well, you think you'd be able to live with something.
But you can't. Oh, Mum.
OK, we'll confirm that by email, so you should have it by the time you get back to the office.
Ah, see, I told you you'd see her. How was the dentist?
Yeah, it was slow and painful.
Go home. You look like death.
Oh, cheers.
Look, Carla, I've been there. Cost me my marriage. Learn when to take a break. Nothing stays secret in this game. You've got friends.
So you think that my husband strayed and a young girl was murdered because I am working too hard at my job?
Hang on. He didn't say that.
Well, I heard what he said.
Look, you're touchy. You're not thinking straight.
And you're deluded, mate. Is that your idea of sensitive? No wonder your marriage broke down.
Oh, sorry, it's the anaesthetic.
No. You know what? He saw the product weeks ago. But all of a sudden he needs to see it again.
I'm really sorry. I'll walk you to your car.
No, don't say sorry for him. Don't apologise. He's just a ghoul. He's a tourist.
That's enough. What we were talking about today.
Please, no, don't be hasty.
It's off.
She was pretty, wasn't she? I bet they met in secret here. I bet they did it on our desk. Why don't you write back in your round robin, Hanlon? What? What?
You know, I thought you'd jump at the chance. You, me, mojitos on the beach.
I'm not my own boss, you know. I can't just take a day off whenever I feel like it.
Well, check out your next free week and we'll book it. Unless for some reason you can't.
Whose idea was this holiday?
Jenna spotted some cracking deals in the travel agents.
And why do you think she was looking? Oh, do keep up, Lloyd.
So she could take her dear old dad with her.
To recuperate. Me and you have got years of holidays ahead of us. She looks like she could do with some cheering up. Go on.
Hey, you shall go to the ball.
Are you back on the lager?
How does this grab you? Porta Palenza, 7 nights, all in. Well, Andrea pointed out that, strictly speaking, when it comes to sunshine breaks, you're the head of the queue.
He's booked me in for a wet weekend in Morecambe.
So, what'd you say?
I thought you two fancy going.
Well, maybe later in the year. Hotel work and holidays don't exactly mix.
You should save your money then.
No, he needs a break now. Besides, you two will have a ball.
Are you sure?
As long as you don't spend all week at the salad bar.
Deal. Thanks for that.
It's my flesh and blood. You shouldn't have had to have been tormented by that picture.
Why not? I am. Every time I look at you, I see it. Feeling his hands all over you, his voice telling you what to do. That smug smile knowing he's won.
Yeah? Well, if he has won, it's only because you've let him. You and your stupid ego.
Pride! Because I've still got a shred of it despite your best efforts. You make out you saved me.
I did.
No, you didn't save me. You sold me down the river. You thought, oh, that little loser losing his way. I'll take a shortcut. Then I'll make him pay for it.
Unbelievable.
Oh, yeah, it is. You playing the damsel in distress. Oh, feeling's coming out to me. What shall I do? And suddenly everything's all right. You're leading him round by the nose.
You think?
Well, which Anna am I supposed to believe?
Do you think I was flattered by it? Do you think I wanted it?
I'm asking.
Well, then there's nothing left. We're finished.
What, just like that? You'd walk away?
From what? From nothing. Worse, from your disgust. Watch me.
What if I don't want to lose you?
Yeah, well, now it's been contrary.
Yeah, but it's all been said now, hasn't it?
It can't be unsaid.
People do it. Pick up the pieces, start again. I'm not pretending it wouldn't take time. But I could learn to forgive you.
I like a pint, as much as the next man. More, probably. But I'm a grown-up, Faye. Drinking at 12.
Won't do it again.
I wasn't going to say this because I didn't think it was fair, but you have to understand.
You can ground me, I don't blame you.
That's how your mum started, Jenny. Cider in the park, shoplifting, something stronger, bit of skunk, something stronger after that.
Stop! I'm not my mum, all right? I'm not my mum.
You will not believe what's gone on there today. Carla's gone into meltdown, cancelled our major order, sent the client packing, sent us packing. I'm going to have to start looking for another job. I mean, some engagement party this is going to be.
Oh, she's told you?
And I'm intrigued. Julie Carp, I didn't even know you two were friends.
We're not. But she's a good mate of yours.
When's this party? Can I come?
No, you can't. Not after last night.
Why? What happened? Was that what all the shouting was
Nothing.
about?
I bet Sophie's going to the party.
Yeah, but she's 19 and it's not a party. It's just a few drinks.
Yeah. Low-key, like our engagement, like us.
What's the point of that?
Well, I mean, I was quite happy as we were, but your dad wants something more permanent, so...
No, you wanted something more permanent.
Well, I've been married twice.
So you're only doing it for him? She's only doing it for you, duh.
Is that right?
Well, I thought it was what you wanted.
Well, I don't know how this has happened.
Well, you said.
No, you said.
Yeah, I was only being polite.
Polite? Marriage is a serious business.
The thing is, there's a group of people waiting in the Rovers to get a second bite of the cherry. Julie's got a power ballad lined up on the jukebox. I was going to go down on one knee.
Well, it's a shame to disappoint. Joke.
Double maths and half of geography are spent on this. 3 bridesmaid dresses, plus shoes, plus hair, and all it is to you is a joke.
And the other thing is, the clients are cutting back on orders now. I mean, as Rob spoke to you about McNee,
You're not drinking.
you probably want
It's
to worry
a
about...
nice trick, that is. Sipping while the other person guzzles. I had a mate who used to do that all the time. Total control freak. Ex-mate now.
You know, that look she gave me, I've seen it before. In your eyes. When Tina tried taking Jake away. You mothers, eh? You'd take risks for your sons that you'd never take for your fellas.
Human nature.
Or bitter experience.
The point is, your mum went to that extreme. And it cost her. I ain't gonna lie. She'll say it was her decision. But she's not at peace with it.
And she confided that in you, did she?
Oh, come on, you're the last person she's going to discuss it
Yeah,
with.
but did you tell her that she could? If she wanted to? That I am actually capable of talking about something other than the nuts and bolts and whether County can win the cup?
We were trying to protect you.
You know what? Right. I am old enough to go to war. I'm old enough to vote, to work, to father a child.
You have got a short fuse and you've had a breakdown.
I can't be trusted, you mean?
Well, if you can't, don't lay that at my door.
Well, I wouldn't have done it myself, no, but I can see where she's coming from. I mean, her private life's gone public. She's got folks spreading all kinds of rumours. You're bound to get paranoid.
Well, not when people's jobs are at stake. What Carla's done back there could ruin her.
Well, if that's true, it'll ruin her and all.
No chance. She's one of them. Wreaked havoc for everyone around her, then stepped out the wreckage, not a hair out of place. There's a lot of it about.
Have you got something to say? Do you want to say it to my face?
Fizz, what was that about paranoia?
If you're having a pop at me and Maria, grow up. You barely even knew her.
Leave me out of it.
That bandwagon left town weeks ago. Yawn.
Oh, hey, they've come mob-handed.
Still, never too late to jump aboard. When there's nothing doing in your own feeble little life, why not take cheap shots at someone more talented and interesting? Must be hell being a tall poppy, hun. You've got no idea.
You, honestly, you could start fighting in an empty room.
So much for solidarity.
Thanks for that.
She was lucky I didn't have a drink inside me. Rancid little mutt. No one disses my boyfie and gets away with it.
They're going to be here.
Keep it like that.
Okay.
Listen, for the record, it wasn't just the drink talking the other night. I meant every word.
Well, you better add love me, dollface, because I'm in this for the long haul.
If I could interrupt this tender moment.
Well, the new barmaid's a looker.
2 beers, please.
Cheers, Tony.
What are you doing Sunday afternoon? Not working?
I don't think so, no.
Well, I might need a second opinion on the motor.
My butch-o-meter's just shot right through the roof. Shall I bring me spanners?
No, stick to your sunnies. You think I'm letting you under the bonnet? Or behind the wheel, for that matter.
All right, well, strictly decorations, fine by me.
Right, the happy couple are here. Stations, everyone.
Here they are, love's young dream. Well, maybe not so young. Right, what's happening? Are you setting up a tab or paying as you go?
Oh, make mine a double.
Oh, I'll just have a pint, Liz.
Settle down, everyone. A bit of hush, please. Julie, what have you done? Oh, no, this isn't 856.
Sally Webster. My beautiful bossy Sal, with the sunshine in her hair. Would you do me the honour of not becoming my wife?
I will.
Well, in that case, can I?
Did I just do that right?
Where's that going? Back in the cracker?
Nothing gives me greater pleasure than carrying on living in sin with you. Because, well, if it ain't broke, why fix it?
Wait. What are you doing?
Oh, somebody get him up, for goodness sake.
Have you two just broke up publicly?
Doesn't look like it, not from where I'm standing.
Sure, you're off your heads.
Well, no, I mean, we couldn't be happier, could we? And, well, we started talking.
Oh, no, Faye started talking.
Faye started talking, and we realised that we don't need a little piece of paper or a silly little ring to show the world how much we care about each other.
Engagement's off. Great. Make that a half, Liz.
No, because we couldn't be happier. And, well, we'd like to thank you all for coming, and the drinks are on Tim.
Oh, what's in that argument?
Here we are.
Yes, just one.
Sorry about the floor show.
Life goes on.
I could call you a cab from here if you want, but it's probably just as quick to walk around to the office.
Fresh air will do me good.
All right, well, I'll drop a couple of CDs off with the funeral director at end of week.
Oh, you are sweet. Hey, watch it.
Come on, we'll get going.
What's up? Got spinach in my teeth or something?
Not right now, Carla.
You planning your loved one's funeral? Tina's mother. I'm the wife.
I know you are.
And I know what you're going to say.
What?
Whatever happened, she didn't deserve to die.
Neither did my baby. Or my marriage, or my business, for that matter.
Probably best he'll be comfy through the back.
Hey, I really loved her, you know. I thought she seemed really genuine, really fun, really, mouthy, and... I invited her into my family. Now we all are, standing in the ashes. Why would she do that, hey?
How can I understand if you don't talk to me?
You want to forgive me for loving and protecting my family.
Oh, don't twist it.
You should be down on your knees giving thanks. You should be holding me in your arms telling me that this nightmare's over. That everything's going to be fine if you were any kind of man. But oh no, you're determined to make me feel more shabby than Pat.
Pat?
Pat Phelan, Big Deal McNeil, whatever you want to call him. It still comes out the same. You were out of options.
You should have given me more time.
This was the only way and I took it. I won't feel ashamed.
But I still can't get my head round it all.
Well, sometimes you think of one thing and you mean the opposite. You think of the Unchained Melody and you play the Birdie song. Oh, stay and have another drink. In fact, everyone, have another round on us.
What are you doing? They're all ordering trebles. We can't afford it.
Well, we can if we take that silly ring back.
There you go. Everyone got one? Brilliant.
Thanks for calling. Where is she?
Through there. Sobering up.
Thanks, love.
Same again?
Yeah, Marcus is paying.
You had me fooled, you know. Thought you and him was just a stopgap. Seems like it's the real deal after all. No?
Marcus? Come on, Tony.
You've got him trained all right.
His shirt. Do you like my aftershave? Oh, and a car. He's buying us a car at the weekend.
He's not a keeper, though.
At his age, on his wage. Not once I finish rinsing him. You know what? Might be time to move on to pastures new. Marcus. That's a good one.
Them detectives are gonna love this. You rooking with a grieving mother.
It wasn't a rook. I'm a grieving mother. Everyone forgets that.
You didn't say what happened to the cop shop. What took so long?
Oh, they're playing me. They're giving me enough rope.
What for? You're innocent.
Yeah, I know that. You know that. Well, you don't know.
I do.
They're trying to pin it on me, Rob. I can feel it. Yes, they are. It might take weeks, it might take days, but they'll tie me up in knots so tight I can't get out.
No.
Can you believe it? Tina took the best parts of my life when she was alive. Now she's dead. She's taking the rest. Way to go, Tina.
It doesn't have to be like this. What are we going to tell Faye?
The truth. Secrets are poison, no more. Faye's a tough cookie.
Well, she got you. I wish I did. Look, could you... You went out on a limb for me and Gary. Couldn't you do the same for Faye?
Fake it until I feel it.
I wish it could have ended differently.
and we're back in Coronation Street Monday night at 8. And if you want to preview the next episode of Coronation Street, head over to itv.com/Coronation Street. Well, from the cobbles of Weatherfield to the sunshine of Spain next, we're right back after this with Benidorm.